Sixth different offensive line starting combination in 6 games for New England. Maye, and incomplete. And downfield was another rookie, Jalen Polk. So it's 3 and out. The running back, Antonio Gibson, the ex-commander. And here they come. Busted play. Maye to the air. Caught on the near side. A completion. Kendrick Bourne. Maye to the air. Time. And intercepted. It's picked off on the play by Bullock. Kalen Bullock. A second interception for this young player. A rookie out of SC. And finally brought down by Maye. They can't cash in on the interception. So it's 1st and 10 for Maye. Up the middle they go. And this is what he did so well in North Carolina. He said there was not even a consideration. 1st and 15. Flush from the pocket, Maye, and running again. And out of bounds. And wheeling on him there was Eric Murray in the Texans secondary.
Certain percentage of snaps throughout the season. And
2nd down 16 to the air. And grabbed by Douglas. Well, you can call me Kevin. You can call me whatever you want. 2nd down and 4. Crumbling pocket. Maye on the move. Beltis as he throws, and it's incomplete. Everywhere he looked, he saw a white jersey. Gibson the back. Thomas the block at the left tackle. Maye high, but lassoed right there by Gibson. 1st down. They got it on the fly. Takes it near the 45 of the Patriots. Into the nickel. And deflected and almost picked off. It's incomplete. And they want a flag. Nick Saban at Alabama, then switched and went to North Carolina. 1st and 10 from the 11. Jacobs had a block at that right tackle with a quick hit right there.
He threw in the Robert. I love it.
Yeah. After my dad, outside they go. Hunter Henry. He makes one miss. Then he's belted over there by Alshire.
He waited until they got their blocks initiated, and then he rushed late.
Maye devoured. Brought down. Another sack for Will Anderson. 2 in the first half. And Zach Thomas taking the place of the injured Lowe at that left tackle. 3rd and 12. Cross the middle and thrown in back of Austin Hooper.
If you want to give us the ball back around midfield, we'll take it. But now New England throwing.
2nd 9. Messy pocket. Outside it goes. Douglas. Shoved out of bounds. No! Petrie couldn't get him. Then finally hit by Derek Stingley on the side. Texans have only allowed 10 second quarter points all season. Pitching a shutout in this one. There's a throw. Dropped. Polk. Stingley was on him. Maye is 6 of 12. And the first time today the Patriot offense has crossed midfield. Maye. Nice catch. Douglas got it. Well, I don't know how he got that. And Petrie got him. And a flag thrown. Patriots 2 timeouts. Hasty the back. 2nd down 2. Drake Maye. Time and distance. Going, and he's got him! Boutte touchdown! What a throw! A 40-yard strike!
Excellent job by the guys up front. 5-man pressure. They're man-to-man across the board.
With Stingley. And he gives it to the 22-year-old. He just turned 22. Drake Maye, in a year that we're seeing young quarterbacks. Caleb Williams, who spoke. It's a 2nd down and 9. Look out, here they come. Hunter knocked it away and vacuumed in by Edwards. Turnover.
Well, he's slow. He's down right now.
It's a 2nd down and 9. Look out, here they come. Hunter knocked it away and vacuumed in by Edwards. Turnover.
Well, he's slow. He's down right now. Protecting their young quarterback was going to be important.
Mario Edwards, the primary tackler there, and he makes it again. Another one. Mario Edwards all over the field. 3rd down and 9. Gibson the back. Maye to the air. Incomplete across the middle. Joining us late, Lowe is on left tackle. Thomas has been in a good part of the game. New center today, Ben Brown. Look out. Here he gets it away in time. A low catch made by Hooper. Oh, he fumbled the ball. And it's the Texans who have gotten it.
As we
Second
get
down
to
and
a
8.
quick snap here.
Here goes Maye. Ball deflected, picked up and on the move. Hunter Henry into the secondary. And then tackled by Eric Murray. It's a second down and 6. Maye. Gibson. Dancing. And then drilled toe-to-toe along with Eric Murray combining on the stop. This is the number 32 red zone offense, first and goal. Good block, Jacobs. That's a touchdown. Hunter Henry grabs a second touchdown pass thrown by Drake Maye. First and 10. Oh, that was deflected. And it's in the air. They say they've gotten it on the ricochet.
Moving forward for this season in your young quarterback.
Drake Maye, former ACC Player of the Year on offense. Third down 5. Underneath they go. There is Gibson. Met by a couple and brought down by Ross and To'o. Patriots, the least scoring offense in the NFL. Number 32 being chased as Maye. Got away and on the move, and he's got a first down. He's done that a couple times today. Nice move by Maye. Second down and 5. Block outside by Thomas.
Those are a couple of the messages that he took away from Tom.
Third down and 5. Maye to the air. Got him in stride. Running is Douglas. Touchdown. What a play.
A lot to grow from in this game.
In the gun here. It's first and 10. And he's got his receiver, Booty, who caught a long touchdown pass of 40 yards before halftime. 3 touchdowns or more in a game since Bailey Zappi in week 14 last year. First and 10. Running is Maye, and he saw the oncoming Neville Hewitt, and so he quickly.
Yeah, there is a special relationship there, and you know how the players feel about D'Amico Ryans. The way they've talked about him is as Maye just throws that ball away, making it even more difficult.
Third and 5. Dropped. And that was in the hands of Polk, who continues to struggle. 4th and 5. Thomas the block at the left tackle. Maye will go up the middle. Nice move to dive for the first down. Streaming on Paramount Plus. Third down 3. 3 of 11 today. Maye on the move and chased on the play and incomplete and looking for Polk. 4th and 3. Maye and caught on a tumble by Douglas in front of Miles Bryant.
You know, you always want to come out with a win, but I think there's some stuff here that you can work with. You can understand why.
Edwards chasing Maye and he throws it away and avoids.
Not having Ramondre Stevenson obviously hurts as well, losing your top back. So
third down 10, Jennings a block. They go to Polk, who finally catches one right there.